What up, guys? Disney Chubs back at it again. And what are we doing today?
Our thoughts on Mickey's Halloween party.
Yeah. So we're gonna give you our thoughts on what we thought of Mickey's Halloween party. We went last week, September 26th,
Wednesday.
and on a Wednesday, and we're gonna talk about what we saw. We give you some little recap of what we're talking about, and
Our thoughts, what we could have done different, what we did that worked out for us. Mind you guys, this was our first party, our first Halloween party ever at Disneyland. We've never done it. I've never done it. He's never done it. And we picked a weekday thinking that it would probably be better. And it wasn't one of the first ones.
No.
So, yeah.
It wasn't. It was like the second week or something.
I think it's like the second week, but I
Second or
don't know
third
what
week.
number party it was. I believe it was like, it was on our little wristband. It was either like the fourth or the fifth party. I
Right.
don't know.
So you want to start from the beginning, when we first checked in, and then
Okay, so the very first beginning is when we purchased the tickets. So we purchased them when they first went on sale for AP holders. And I believe it was like, I remember it was still hot.
it was $90.
It was, yeah, it was like, I think
95.
it was like, yeah, but I think it was like right after Pixar Pier.
Yeah, it was around July.
It was hot still. And I just remember it was hot. So like right the first day I saw someone on Instagram say, we're getting our tickets for the Halloween parties, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I hurry up and told you, and you're like, screw it, let's just do it. And I said, do you want to do a weekday or a Friday? And he's like, let's do a weekday because we might have a better chance of just like it being a little bit more relaxed. So you bought our tickets, and they when he bought them, they just came on like an e-ticket, and so he held on to them on your phone, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then the first day, a lot of our friends had gone,
Yeah.
and they said it was super packed. So I was like a little, sorry, my ears keep on going back. I was a little worried. And the thing was, like, I was worried that by the time our party came, because you get that anxiety, I thought everything was gonna be like wiped out. But no, I think it was great. So tickets, everything, you get there, you're allowed to get in, I think
3 o'clock.
At 3 o'clock. So based upon what day you go, because I think they have them, they're going to be having them now on, I believe, I don't know if it's Mondays, for sure Wednesdays and Fridays. I don't think they have them on the weekends because they have to let the regular visitors come in on the weekends. So here's the thing. You come in, I believe, 3 hours earlier. It could vary from either your
Because
party,
the party starts at 6.
or it could start at 7.
Oh yeah, it depends on what day it is.
What day it is, because it could go 6 to 11 or 7 to midnight.
Right.
And this is only at, it's exclusively shut down for you only at Disneyland. You can cross over to DCA because it works basically as a, what's it
Park
called?
hopper.
A park hopper. But DCA is not exclusively closed down for you.
No.
So Disneyland is only really closed down for the Halloween party.
Right.
But we tried to get there early ourselves, but there was a brush fire on the freeway.
Yeah.
So we got backtracked, but good thing we did leave early. So we got there at 7, the party had started at 6, so
Right.
we did lose 1 hour.
We did lose an hour, but it was okay.
But-
we still
Yeah.
could have done some things, but it was mainly more we were gonna jump on rides, you know.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
But we didn't do a lot of the rides. I think the only ride I rode was that
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain.
Ghost Galaxy.
Ghost Galaxy. That's the only one I rode, and that was literally just walking on. It took longer to get through the whole queue line
Yeah.
than to actually wait in line to get in one of the rockets. you
Yeah.
know?
So we got there, we checked in at 7. They just hurry up and took our tickets. They gave us a wristband.
A little purple wristband.
Yeah, like a little purple wristband. And okay, so you get your wristband and then you walk in, and right when you walk in, there's like a bunch of like these ladies, and they have like these really cute head things on, and they're like all Halloweened out in their
Oh, yeah.
cast member uniforms, and they hand you like a treat bag.
Yeah.
So because there's treat trails, and the bags are really cute. Like they're like advertising. This is one of them. They both gave us each one, and they're just like advertising like Incredibles that had already come out, and then Wreck-It Ralph that's gonna be coming out soon. And then on the side it just says like Happy Halloween, trick or treat. And I thought these were so cute. And you can go around into little treat trails and say trick or treat, and they give you like your little candies or carrots or apple slices, and they put it in the little bag.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know why they gave me carrots, because all I wanted is chocolate, but whatever. Okay.
You would. And so they give you that right off the bat. Like, they make sure you get a bag. And I was like, okay, cute. You know, I didn't know quite what to expect. So this is before you go underneath the tunnel and into Main Street. So we start walking in, and you see everybody in their like costumes.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And you see all the little kids in their costumes.
The kids were so adorable.
Yes, and they're just like, they're excited. They have like their flashlights, and they have like their little glowy things, and their necklaces, and moms are like matching. Like there's like a family of Incredibles.
The big one was the Incredibles.
Yeah.
I saw so many families.
And
Coco, yeah. And I saw a bunch of families rocking the whole Incredibles, you know,
and the whole Coco
family outfits. And the Coco, I saw a bunch of, I saw like a couple Miguels. And I saw a lot of the Dia de los Muertos, you know, as well.
And mariachis.
And stuff. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know.
It was so cute to see like the whole families.
And I saw also a lot of the Jack Skellington characters.
Yeah.
Like there was this one group that was so cool. They were like, there was like 6 of them, and one of them was the mayor, one of them was Jack, the other one was Sally. There was 3 of them that were the 3 kids. The
Barrel, Stock and Barrel, and I forget what they're called.
Yeah, the little mischievous ones. Those, the ones that kidnapped Santa. Sandy Claus. And so those were so cool. I was like, oh my god, that's a badass.
Yeah, there was like tons of awesome.
Yeah.
Like you didn't get to see them. I should have called you and told you to come. There was a group of like people, like grown adults, and they were scarers. So they were from Monsters Inc. and they had like the actual scare tanks, and there was a light that went up on it and everything, like showed the screen in the screen canister. Oh my god, they perfected it. It looked like a real one. Like, it looked like it came exactly out of the movie. It looked better than the one that's on the ride at DCA. Like, that's sad to say, but it's the truth. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Really?
And they had, like, the Monsters Inc. working, the incorporated hats on.
Nice.
And they had, well, they didn't have, like, a pallet to push it, but they had, like, a guy who had, like, a pretend thing, like, pushing it. And they had, like, suspenders. It was really cute. Like, they went all out. So you see everyone in their costumes when you start coming in. And, like, there's these huge balloon things with Mickey in his ears.
Yeah, those are really cool. And they glow.
Yeah, and they glow and light up. Mm-hmm. And certain colors means, like the green ones mean, like, or the white ones mean, like, the party's here. And then there's orange ones, and that means where the treat trails are.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It's on the map.
Oh.
And before you go in, they give you a specific map. Before we go any further, they give you a specific map for just that party. And it has, like, everything that you're going to be doing throughout the night on the back. And then when you open it, it has like the little treat trails where all the little treat trails are to get your candy. And then
terrible.
And then so like right here, don't worry, I got it. Like here it will say everything that you have for the night to do. And then like in here you just open up the map, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but right here is like a little Mickey pumpkin, and that's where it tells you like where the treat trails are. And in person, they have like those huge orange Mickeys, or the green ones, and let you know where the treat trails are.
Oh,
that's
cool.
what that is. Like it's like basically like saying, hey, come get your treats. But anyways,
we didn't do a lot of treat trails.
No.
So what we did is we walked in.
Because we lost time.
Yeah, we walked in and we're like already behind schedule. Right? We're like
an hour.
We're already an hour late, and so we're like, okay. First of all, we were in traffic for 4 hours, but we needed coffee. And so we went off and got coffee. Yeah. And then we're like, all right, let's go and try to see if we can see the cadaver dance, which was really cool. And we went to New Orleans Square and saw the Rivers of America. And it was so awesome.
For all of you who don't know who the cadaver dans are, they're basically the Dapper Dans, but they're like spooky. Like
so
spooky,
they were singing a lot of spooky
zombie,
music, you know.
Haunting.
They were doing their little you know, little
and they're
choreography,
on
like
like those
and
little
stuff.
barges that take you to Tom Sawyer's Island.
Yeah.
So they cruise really slow.
Yeah.
So like
it was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
It was cool because it was the
and they had misters.
There was all misters and
they had all the lights from Fantasmic to make it look even more creepy.
Yeah, it was really
and
cool.
misters
you guys see in the video.
It's just oh my gosh, I would love to stay there all night. Like, it was creepy cool.
So we were able to knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. So there was one trail that started right where Reese was sitting, and then I walked all the way through. There was like 1, 2, 3.
I held the
like
spot,
4 stations.
and he went through.
4 little candy stations, and I walked all the way through, and it was pretty quick. And then I came back around, and then we were able to see.
Yeah, basically the tree trail was where you would sit for Fantasmic.
Mm-hmm.
So he did that, and then we saw the cadaver dance. But the thing I'm kind of sad about is because we didn't get there on time. Main Street looks so cool. Like, I wish I could have took more time in the beginning going down Main Street, because I know it's spooky, but it was pretty.
It was really
It was like they had like all the projections, all the lights, and it was just like, it was a whole different feeling walking in like that. Like, it was just really magical. And
well,
then
I took a lot of footage of Main Street, so you guys have seen
I wish we could have spent just a tad bit more time, but that's because of the whole traffic thing. But and also, like, when you first walk in where Main Street Station is, they have like all the villains there.
Oh yeah,
and
that was so
you
cool.
You can't jump the train because they have it shut down.
Yeah.
And so it's like spider webbing and
so
photo opping.
They had Hades. There was Maleficent, the Queen of Hearts. Jafar was there.
Oh yes, Jafar was there.
And so was Dr. Facilier was there. Yeah, and it was so cool. Like, they had these really cool backdrops that they set up.
They did.
And all you do, you just, of course the lines were humongous, so we already missed
out.
So
it was crazy in the beginning to get a picture with any of them.
And of course the Mickey Pumpkinhead. Both sides had humongous lines.
Yeah, the blinky one, and then were just like for days, guys. For days.
Yeah, big time.
I think worse than
I wanted to get pictures
than in the daytime.
But I wanted to get some pictures with Maleficent and all the villains, because I love the villains. I'm always rooting for the bad guys. But I couldn't, because we were already late and stuff, and then also I wanted to get a Mickey's with the line with the Mickey's head, but the minute you saw it short, all of a sudden, boom! Like those cartoons where people go.
Yeah. It was like that. Like 1 minute, and then we would be like, okay, let's go, and then next thing you know, just a line and just strollers and oh my gosh, it was craziness.
So all the sick pics,
like
Justin Scott would say, but were pretty much like you have to wait in line for it. And so we're like, maybe next time.
So we're like, okay, let's
get the Pumpkinhead, because it's gonna be there.
It's gonna be there until October's done. And I was like, let's just cut our losses. Let's hurry up and chug some coffee to get some sugar in us, and let's just go straight to the cadaver dance.
Right.
Because that's one thing we wanted to see.
Right.
And we really wanted to like get on camera.
I really love the cadaver dance. It was really
cool. They were so creepy cool. So then we saw the cadaver dance. We stayed for the whole show. It was kind of long, but not really. It was worth. I think it's worth it. It's a must see, even if you only stay for like 2 or 3 songs.
Stay for one song at least, and show you.
It's worth it.
It's really cool. Like
just the Rivers of America alone are cool. And so then
anywhere in that front area where you see Fantasmic, you can see them. They go from left to right or from right to left, whichever way they start. But you can definitely see them up front, and you can like shoot a video or whatever you want. It's really cool.
Worth it. I think it's worth it. So then after that, we're like, okay, we saw the cadaver dance, and then I think after that we shot straight over to Tomorrowland.
Yeah, because we went to the AP corner.
Yeah. So in the old Starcade, where the arcade used to be, Starcade, they have AP corner, and then do you have the backpack down there?
Yeah.
Okay. So in AP corner, you have to take out your pass. And then what they do is they give you this really cute, you have to go like trick or treat, and they give you candy, and then they give you this really cool button, and this they're calling it this is the button. So they give you one of these. This is this year's art. Looks really cute. And then they're calling this a postcard, and it's really cute. So you get the button and the postcard to each pass hold member.
See it? I don't want to get the reflection.
Yeah,
let me take it out of the thing so you can see it a little better.
It's basically the same thing like this, but on a card. And so you have to like scan, like how you would usually do it. So you scan your pass. I'm like, have a great time. And they're like, trick or treat, happy Halloween, and then just kind of like
merch there too.
Yeah, they had tons of cool merch.
I tried to get some of it, but it was kind of dark in there.
Yeah, like it's really dark and so hot in there. But that is the postcard that they give us. I'm probably gonna put that one in a frame though, because it's super cute. It's just like Mickey and Minnie, and it just says Happy Halloween.
Maybe we can
It's
do
all
the other one on
orange.
giveaway or something.
Yeah, I think we got
We
two
have
of
two
them.
of them, 'cause we each
So
have one.
we're probably gonna do one postcard and a button and something else that I did already pick up for a giveaway. And that'll be coming up in the future because we are going to be hitting 2,000 on our viral video.
No, more. We already passed 2,000.
Oh, so it's time for a giveaway.
Yeah.
For sure, it's time for a giveaway.
You know, it's funny because we never thought like some of these videos would be like seen on.
Yeah, we just do it for
great.
fun.
We do it for fun, but like that Fantasmic one was awesome because all of a sudden, the views on that went up. Even though we're like grateful for everything.
We're grateful for everything.
And we don't expect people to watch our stuff. Really, we don't. We appreciate it, and we love that you guys do, and it's
We love your
surprising.
support so
Every
much.
day, I wake up, and of course, I'm checking our what do they call it, analytics and stuff, and to see if if we're doing everything correctly, so that people can share. We want to share with as many people our experiences as possible. Our friends will comment and on there, and it's really cool. And so I'll check the comments every morning. I'll check comments and see if I missed anything.
Our family too.
And our family will post stuff on there or whatever.
It's really cute.
But and so I look and I'm like, oh my god, the Fantastic video is like at over 2,000. I'm like, oh my god, that's ridiculous. That's like our most watched video, and still, guys, thank you so much.
Yeah, we are so touched and just grateful. We can't even get over it how amazing you guys are.
Mind you, we don't monetize any of this stuff.
No, we do it for fun.
And we do it for fun, just because we like to share
Our adventure.
our adventures, and
And we're poo size,
and we're poo
so
size, so,
got a little
wanna-
chub action on there.
Exactly. So like if you guys, that way, you don't feel awkward if you're poo size or whatever.
Yeah, and feel free to ask us questions.
We try to do as
I'm
many
not
things as
embarrassed.
possible, and so that to see if just in case maybe we can't in Luigi's the little dance. card
Yeah,
thing,
if you're two poo size
two
people,
poo size can't sit
forget
in
about
one,
it.
and
It's
because
not.
the
You can
seatbelt doesn't
fit,
You
but the
can-
seatbelt doesn't stretch.
It doesn't stretch all the way. They don't have extensions for the seatbelt.
And you see a lot of people riding by themselves.
We're gonna get to start doing the tips for our videos. We have a new segment that's gonna start.
And I think we should dedicate a whole video to how to be poo size in the park.
Yeah. We will.
But
So
anyways,
back to
the Halloween party. Sorry, we always get off track. So we saw the cadaver dance. We ran over. We did the whole Star Cake thing. We picked up a really cool shirt.
Yeah.
And I, for some reason, thought it said pass holder on it, but it didn't. But it's still super cute. So we picked up this really cute shirt. It is $27.99 before AP, and I love the feel.
It's very nice.
It's a nice blend for Chub people.
Yeah. It's
And-
breathable, very breathable.
Yes, it's like that polyester cotton, but it's like super, super, super soft.
It's a 50-50 polyester cotton.
Oh, there you
blend.
go.
So it's good, and you can wash it, and it won't shrink on you as much as a pure 100% cotton would.
Yeah. So then after the Star Cake, that was really quick. We went in, zipped in, did the whole thing, got our AP little button and our thing, purchased some shirts, and then we noticed that it was only 5 minute, supposedly, 5 minute wait for Ghost Galaxy. I call it Hyperspace Mountain. I'm so used to being Hyperspace Mountain, Space Mountain. So then he's like, I'm gonna write it. So I was like, okay, I'll wait here. I was not feeling my best that day, and so I was like, okay, I just didn't feel good. I was like, I'll wait for you.
It wasn't one of your days right there.
I literally saw him, and then next thing you know, I'm like looking, and I'm like, is that him? It was him.
Yeah.
So he basically just walked on, rode, and came off, and I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. I can keep on going around.
Yeah, like if you really wanted to. So then I looked at the time and I was like, oh, you know what? We need to get going.
Yeah.
So what happens is the parade starts at a certain time, but before the parade is the headless horseman
That
and
is
Ichabod
so cool.
Yes. So I think the parade was 8:30. The first one was 8. So we didn't go to the first one. We went to the second one. But I'm just giving you some times so you guys can kind of know more or less. The first one was at 8:30, but the Headless Horseman rides
10 minutes before the
at
parade.
8:20.
Yeah.
So we were going to go stake out for fireworks. So you kind of have to get there a little bit early because we wanted to make sure that we saw them on the castle.
Mm-hmm.
We debated. We talked about it, like we could either see them on It's a Small World, or we can see them on Main Street with the projections on the buildings. But I was like, you know what? No, my heart is dead set.
No, because it was our first time. So
yeah, we want to see them on the castle. Like we want to see them on the castle. So literally, after he went and got some corn dogs at the little corn dog cart, because you know we're Chubs. And then I jumped over to the refreshment corner and got a pretzel and a drink. And then he was like, you know what? Before we do that though, let's sit here and just stand here on Main Street. They're gonna let us stand here. So we stood there and we saw the fireworks.
Yeah.
So literally after the second parade, boom, the fireworks went up. And we're like, okay, so the fireworks, you guys.
So cool.
Oh my gosh.
It was so cool.
It was so neat. I have to say, that's a must.
Yeah.
That is a
You
must.
know, a lot of people say, oh, the fireworks is fireworks. Don't do it. Don't. Just go ahead and try to do trails.
No.
I loved it. If it's your first time, let me put it to you like this. If it's your first time to see to be at Mickey's Halloween party,
Yeah.
I strongly recommend watching the fireworks.
Yeah.
Simply because it's one of my, I think it's
It was one of my
more
favorite things
enjoyable
that whole night.
One of my favorite things too.
One of my favorite things was like, I think a lot of people, I
That
don't
and the
know,
Headless Horseman.
I don't know why, but they seem to go for the candy.
Yeah, I mean the
They
candy.
get
you
crazy
get candy
about
anywhere.
the candy, but I'm just like, you can go and buy the same candy at the store.
Yeah.
You can't buy those fireworks.
Maybe it's the whole, maybe it's the whole getting something free from Disney.
Yes,
You know,
I think
I
that's
do
it.
feel you guys, because Disney, everything is expensive at Disney.
I can see that.
And, you know, you want to try to give it to the man and get something free from
Give it to
Disney.
the man.
You know, hey, that's cool. Hey, more power to you.
Man,
I
guess so.
personally, I don't really care if I get anything free from Disney, so
I was
I'd rather
already happy
watch
with the
show.
card and the button.
The card and the button for the annual pass holders
I was already
is
happy with
perfect.
that.
And then we got nice discounts on the t-shirt. But, you know, and it's cool.
But even if we did get the t-shirts, I was okay with the button and the card. I thought it was great because I could always go back and buy something Halloweenish, you know what I mean? But I liked the shirt. The shirt was really cute. But I just was not about the tree trails. I could see 1, 2, 3, but some people were hitting just the tree trails
Oh my God,
hard.
big time.
I mean,
Big
they
time.
were just like, they came prepared.
Yeah,
they had bags ready.
Bags.
And I was like, wow, they're all, and they didn't. Most of those people I saw,
Maybe
I
they're trying
didn't
to get
see
their
them
like $100
for the
back
parade
for
and all that
forget
stuff.
what the candy
I don't
is.
know. And
I
so
don't know.
I would say for sure fireworks.
Yeah,
And
definitely
Jack
do the
Skellington
fireworks.
like comes out on this balloon thing.
Yeah.
He explains the whole story.
Zero
and then
flies
yes,
around the
Zero's
castle.
cool. Zero's my favorite. So when I saw him, I was like, ah! And then my favorite part of the fireworks, he's like, I'm gonna make you scream.
Oh.
And literally the whole crowd's like, ah! 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 And I was like, and then I caught myself doing it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I am screaming with them.
My favorite part of the fireworks is when Oogie Boogie comes out.
You love Oogie Boogie.
I love Oogie Boogie, baby.
And by the way, there's tons of those popcorn buckets still, so don't worry.
Don't worry, you can still get them anyways. You know.
And then after fireworks, then so then after fireworks, I went to go get my pretzel, and then he went to go find a place for the second parade. And I would recommend doing the second parade because I felt there was less people.
Yeah, well, a lot less people actually. Because everybody starts leaving
after fireworks.
Everybody starts leaving after fireworks. All the kids are
Yeah,
done.
they're like not bothered, done.
They're sleeping, you know, cranky, and they're leaving. So the second parade, perfect.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
he found a really good spot for us, and we were able to see the whole thing. I would say see the parade.
See the parade. It was so cool watching the parade. First, the Headless Horseman.
10 minutes earlier than the parade.
Awesome. I got it.
That is the most coolest thing to see
this
coming down.
Awesomest thing I've seen it, you know. And then, of course, they have the little story with Ichabod Crane. In the front of it, you know.
And he has like the light.
Totally cool. Totally
really
cool.
cute.
And then the parade. The parade was so cute. Mickey and Minnie look adorable in their outfits.
They lead it off.
You know.
And they're like, welcome, it's Halloween. And
Yeah.
Halloween. Oh my gosh. And
Oh, you guys saw it in the video.
I cannot get the soundtrack out of my head.
Yeah.
I'm just running around my house going like, it's Halloween. Oh, it's Halloween. And I'm just like, why? Why? I'm like, boo to you. 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 It's bad. Like, it's really bad. It is really catchy. That whole parade soundtrack is catchy. And so I would say definitely
the parade. Definitely the fireworks. Watch the Cadaver Dance. Even if you go just straight through the New Orleans Square and do the trail, you can still watch them.
Yeah.
They were every hour on the hour. So 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
And in
10
between,
o'clock.
we personally didn't get to see it, but I have heard that in between Cadaver Dance is like characters on the floats. I didn't get to see it, and you didn't get to see it, but it's okay. So then after that, it was pretty much done. We're just done. We got you did the few little trick or treat trails. I did like one, and then after that, we're just like, oh, it's done. Okay. I didn't know about this, so we're getting ready to leave, and they have like a goodbye ceremony thing where you first walk in where the villains were.
Yeah.
On Main Street Station. Oh my gosh!
Really cool.
We sat on a bench, cause my leg was just hurting really bad. So we sat on a bench, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" And then I just see all the characters like Chip and Dale, Goofy,
the Incredible, Mr.
Incredibles,
and Elastigirl were there. Frozen was there.
Yes, Frozen was there.
All the villains were there.
All the villains were there. Someone else. That one bad guy that has a dog, Percy from Pocahontas with the hat. I don't know what his name is. With the ugly face. And the two bows. He has a little pug, Percy. He's from Pocahontas. He's the one who's like, savages.
Gaston was there.
Yeah, Gaston was there. So, oh my goodness. So they have like a goodbye ceremony at the end of the night. Oh my gosh, they're again the whole soundtrack going through and actually different type of music too.
They did a whole bunch of different songs. Like it was good. It was like a good half an hour
of goodbyes.
And
I was like, I don't want to leave. So like we just sat there and
there.
Chip and Dale were just like getting down and Goofy was getting down and I was just like, this is so fun. And people were just walking by and I'm like, really? And then there were some people who were like dancing with the characters and stuff. And on the bottom there was like the Queen of Hearts, Jafar, and they're dancing with people. And it was so fun. And it was just like, it was really just like energetic and like fun. And I love that part. Yeah. It was one of my favorites of the night, I have to say. I don't know why, but it just was. Okay. Downside. You know we're real with you all, and we like to spill the real tea here, but I think it was not enough time. Even if we weren't late, I don't think it's enough time. They either need to tack on another hour, or maybe we figure out if we get there early. Yeah, why not go to midnight?
Midnight or 1 in the morning. Come on, guys, give us a little more time. We're paying pretty much a whole day park on the price for Halloween. All you're doing is giving us some candies, and I mean, really, we can get those no problem. Yeah. So give us a couple more hours so that we can enjoy at least maybe the rides. Give a couple more hours. Yeah. You don't have to do parades. You don't have to say goodbyes. You can do all of it. Just let us do rides at the last couple hours till like midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Bomb. It would be
awesome. You know.
I just feel like you really, if you're going to do these parties, you really have to pick and choose exactly what you want to do. You can't just show up and be like, do you think we should do this? No, you gotta know. Like, you have to have a game plan. You have to go for it. Because this time, like, and there's not enough time to eat.
No, you need to, like a lot of the videos we looked at, they all said, make sure you eat before you go. Yeah. Make sure you eat so that you're not hungry trying to get some food while waiting in line, because
Alicia told me
it wastes a lot of time, because you need all the time you can get when you're trying to get through everything. So definitely you need to
eat before you go.
You gotta eat before you go.
And our friend had told us that.
Yeah.
Alicia, she told us that. And I believe it now. Or you need a scarf as you're running.
Yeah.
Like, you can either
I ate the corn dogs on top of a trash can so that we can keep on moving.
I thought we were at Food and Wine Festival again. I was like, why are we eating on top of a trash can? I was like, we haven't done this in a long time. Yeah. And then, like, it was funny because I was like,
no, because
you have to scarf and run.
We ate before we left,
but
we were in traffic for like 4 hours.
For the
so there goes the food that we ate. You know,
but literally, like, hungry. You either have to get something and go stake out for something. I would recommend that. If you haven't eaten and you're like, I want Disneyland food, because we all know there's something certain we want from the parks. Obviously. Either go and get it and stake out, or literally you have to walk and eat as you're going. But don't forget, you have a treat bag, and the lights are not as bright when it's the Halloween party. So you have to be really careful not to run in people, get your foot caught in the tracks, anything. Yes, girls and boys, I took a dive. My foot got stuck in the tracks on Main Street and down she
Out
went.
of everybody, they fixed the tracks so that people won't fall, right? And the only person that falls has to be my wife. Yeah.
And get this, it was where they have like the path cleared.
Yeah.
And there I go. And my foot's still messed up.
Yeah.
And I probably won't be back at Disneyland for a while, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, I would recommend doing that. Another thing is that I wasn't so... Okay. So they kick the regular people out. Either you guys have to figure something out. Either you kick them out earlier so we can enjoy the park earlier, or you sit there and just like bite the bullet and go to midnight. That's all I'm gonna say. That's really the only complaint I have. And
It's just the time.
It's a time thing.
It's time. I mean, everything else is great. The shows are awesome. The candy's great. You know, even the carrots.
Yeah.
You know, the apple slices are okay.
I couldn't believe they gave me carrots.
Yeah, they gave me carrots.
And they need to be like, hey, you need to refrigerate those Chubs if you don't eat those.
I know.
Like,
So, and everything else is great, you know, but the time. I wish you guys would give us a little more time. You know, Disney, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, but hey, how you doing?
and a tad bit faster, easier check-in.
Yeah.
Because luckily,
Well, you know
luckily we were late. I've heard people say like it's forever to get in.
Yeah, I guess, maybe because we were there late, we just walked in and didn't have any problems checking in. But, you know, definitely give us some more time.
That's really the only complaint
you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do it. All we want to do is ride some rides at the end of the day.
Yeah, because basically, like, everything was saying 5 minutes. 5 minutes and you don't see anyone in line basically means you could just walk on.
Yeah.
Disney has to put something up on the board, so they put 5 minutes. It's not really 5 minutes. It's because you have to walk your happy butt through the line for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it takes 5 minutes to get through Space Mountain.
Zigzagging and chains and ropes, and you're just like, can't you just make it a clear path? Like, why am I like looking like a mouse?
Even if they made it a clear path through Space Mountain, you still have to go through all the the hallways that they have.
Yeah.
So
could you imagine Indiana? They're like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But really, it's only 10 minutes to like walk in there.
Yeah. It takes 10 minutes to walk through.
But the eating thing, and there's no specialty Halloween food. I don't think.
And that's fine with me. I don't really need the specialty.
Because they know there's not enough time.
There's not enough time. That's why. So give us more time so that we can enjoy a little more. I mean, what? You already closed the parks at midnight anyway, so why not? We'll close it all the way down to midnight.
Yeah.
You know, and then people leave by 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're home happy and sleeping by 2. You know.
Yeah.
So it's all good. But that's the only thing I have that's to say bad about this whole Mickey Halloween party.
Yeah, I would say
the time. I mean,
it's the time.
It was great. I mean, you know what? But don't get me wrong. If we would have gotten there at 3 o'clock, maybe we would have had a little more time to do what we wanted to do. But people were still there, so it wasn't.
Yeah.
A
So
5
technically,
minute
it's
it
not.
started at 6. You guys, people left by 7 o'clock. People were already out. You know, everybody.
Oh, they were still kicking them out past 7. They're like,
no
wristband, get out!
Yeah, it was like remember that scene in Indiana Jones? He's like ticket please, and then he kicks that dude, and then he throws him out the window, and he goes, no ticket. So basically, that's Disney right there.
So technically, like if you were to get there even early, it doesn't matter because you're still waiting in line with the people who are there for not the party.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they could just give us another hour, it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah.
That's the only complaint I have. But I would say, for my first time, for everything that went wrong that day, it was worth it.
Yeah, I had a blast. I loved it. I really did. I really loved it. I loved it, and even, I was like exhausted by the end of the day, but it was great. I had a lot of fun.
I would say it's worth it.
And it was worth it. The parade, the fireworks, all the mood, the feeling, watching everybody walking around dressed up in Halloween costumes, and all the kids. Oh my God! I saw so many like little Supergirls and Wonder Woman and
and Jasmine and
Moana. You know, there's so many. Do they manufacture those bell dresses? Like,
I know. I saw yellow dresses everywhere.
Yellow dresses everywhere. Yeah.
And tons of Nemos.
Nemo's,
There was
really?
yes, there was like I saw Nemo's everywhere. I was just like, what's with Nemo? Was like the outfit on sale at Target or something? I was just like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
But I would
But
say it's
definitely,
worth it.
I think one of the like hands down one of the most most popular costume I saw was The Incredibles.
Oh, by far.
Yeah, hands
far.
down. It was families upon families.
Babies in the little stroller dressed like Jack Jack.
Yep.
Just like, ah!
They
And
got-
then the dad just walking around with the pretend muscles and the
Yeah.
thing. And the mom's like pretending to have a tush.
I know
But,
they have the padding on the.
but she don't look, she does not look like Elastigirl in the Pixar Play Parade.
Yeah, oh,
Elastigirl's
Elastigirl.
got it going on.
Yeah. So yeah, guys,
I
overall,
would say a weekday for sure.
What do you? Definitely a weekday. I would
Because
definitely-
I
wouldn't
saw
do
a
the
lot of
weekend
people
ones
on
'cause I don't know how
Friday.
the weekends are.
I've seen
but
them on
it looked
Instagram.
really packed. So I would prefer doing the weekday, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, come fed. Number three, be ready to like be
Rock and
sprinting
roll.
everywhere. Have your game plan done.
Yeah.
And then stake out your. You can get on Main Street and watch the fireworks.
Yeah.
No problems. And the closer you are, the better. But you can still watch them anywhere.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
You can even watch them on It's a Small World.
And you can watch them in It's a Small World. And then what else? The Cadaver Dance. Stop by and watch them.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
And
the parade.
don't worry
must
about the treats.
Yeah, don't worry about the candies.
About the
You can
candy.
get candies everywhere. Who cares about the candies? It's cool to go trick
I
or
would
treating
do
in
it just
Disneyland.
to get the feel.
Just do one trail if you want to get it out of your system.
I would say at the most
do
3.
it. Yeah.
Don't waste
but
your time on all of them.
I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's just candy.
Yeah.
It's something you can get anywhere. The experiences of watching the Headless Horseman and the parade outrank any
Candy.
candy that I can get.
Even the fireworks.
And the fire,
But on a scale of 1 being
1 to 5, what do you give it?
and 5 being woo, I would have to say, basing it on just the party alone, everything aside, just the feels, the parade, everything, I would give it a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
I give it a 4.5, simply because I would like some more time. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's it. I give it a 4.5.
Yeah.
Everything else, I loved. Great. I wish I can go again.
Me too.
But I'm not trying to spend another couple $100. I don't know. Unless somebody wants to invite me. It's cool. Or us,
Me, this guy over here.
Hey, you want to spend a day with the Chubs?
Oh, wow.
Spend a day with the Disney Chub.
Me.
Us.
Oh, now we're in us.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
If it's me, it's me.
Whatever.
I know, guys. I know. It's me that you guys watch this video.
Okay.
I'm just messing, guys. But anyways, so yeah, 4.5, hands down. Great show. Worth the price and great experience. Definitely gonna do it next year.
Yes, and I would definitely say buy them the sooner the
Buy
better.
them early.
Because then you're gonna be winding up spending anywhere from if you wait anywhere from $100 to $140.
Yeah, we spent $95 per ticket.
Yeah.
But that's because we were annual passes and we can get them earlier.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you have an annual pass, get it as soon as possible. If you don't, get it as soon as you
Right
can.
when they let you
And
buy
get
them.
it during the week. You can find the cheaper ones during the week.
Yeah.
And the earlier the
September.
ones, the September ones are cheaper than the October
October
ones.
ones. Yeah.
So, I guess that's it.
That's
our
it.
wrap.
That's our
Our
recap.
little recap on our adventure at
Mickey's Halloween Party.
Halloween Party.
And don't get it mixed up. There's Mickey's Halloween Party in Anaheim and Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in Florida.
Ah, that's right. Well,
So,
we will
there
be
you go.
going one day. I swear to
One
God.
day.
I'm gonna go. We're definitely
Because they
gonna
have
go.
the Sanderson
Oh
sisters
my
there.
God! We saw a YouTube video.
They
and
have
it
the
was
Hocus
so
Pocus
cool.
sisters, Sanderson sisters.
Well, you know what?
They have like a whole show.
I'll put a link in the description so you guys can see it because I loved it and you guys have to watch it.
I wish I could see that.
Yeah.
Like, I wish they had that at our park.
Yeah.
But, I mean, each park to each their own, and they have to have their own specialty thing. But don't get it mixed up. We are Mickey's Halloween Party in Anaheim, and they're Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party in Florida.
That's right. So, guys, hit the like button if you like this video. Comment below. Tell us what your favorite experience was during Mickey's Halloween Party. And hit that notification icon
Ring-a-ding-ding.
to get notified when we post new videos. And that'll be it. Big Chubs, Little Chubs.
Out.